Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Make It Make Sense, where we tell the truth unapologetically. And I'm so excited right now. But first, we have to get to the disclaimer. My name is Neil, and put some
respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on my name. So today, we are going to talk about Klay Thomas' return. Let me just show y'all one thing to let y'all know what's going on. Now, this young man just had an Achilles and ACL tear, and he's dunking all over people. He's dunking all over people, letting them be known that he ain't playing no games. My man ain't playing no games. And he was still the same Klay. But let's go ahead and talk about the stats first, though. Let's talk about his stats. And, of course, we base everything on facts because we're YouTube friendly. Okay, here we go. We're going to talk about Klay Thompson return. Also, on the latter half of the hour, we will also talk about hello, wifey. Wifey says, hello. Is it me you looking for? Okay, don't want to be copyrighted. Okay, so what's going on is that at the second half of the live stream, we're going to talk about the Chicago Bears. They finally got rid of the GM and the head coach. About time. And then we're going to talk about how bad are the LA Lakers on the second half of Make It Make Sense live stream. And also, whatever comes to our minds, we may go ahead and talk about it because we're still here to make it make sense. Now, back to the regular scheduled program. Now, on a serious note, everybody was wondering what was going to go on with Mr. Thompson. And the question was he going to be rusty? Was he going to show the rust? Was he going to go ahead and be nervous? Well, I know he was nervous, but was he going to let that nervousness affect his first game back? So everybody was wondering these questions. And I'm happy to say that he had a little timing off. I'm not going to say it was rust. He still had the desire. I saw the game personally, and this man, he was acting like he was 21, 22 years old, jumping off his legs and ACL. I was like, man, this man know what he's doing. So once again, he drove to the hole. He drove to the paint, scored the 2 points. Then he went ahead. Next thing you know, he came out of nowhere and dunked on two Cavalier players. That was amazing. That atmosphere in the Golden State Arena was historic. Yes, I said historic. Because everybody was so happy to see this young man come back from an ACL injury and an Achilles injury. The Achilles tear. Everybody was happy that he actually came back, even if it's even 80% of what he used to be. But from what I saw, this man was on point. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all the stats because I'm not about capping over here. Cornelius is not about capping or making it make sense. Yes, that's my government name. But anyway, here we go. Look at those stats. 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And y'all not understanding, all this was in less than 20 minutes. This was all in less than 20. This was actually 20 minutes, y'all. 20 minutes of playing time. That's scary. I don't care about the 39% of field goal percentage. I don't care about the 37% three-point percentage, because that is all on timing. Everything of that is timing. Hold on. Excuse me, I had to talk to mama. Hello, sensational gent. How you doing, Sean? Everybody put some respect on the sensational gent, aka Sean. Well, here we go today. Today we're talking about Klay Thompson and his return, his man, look, his great return, man. Look, don't judge me about my pronunciation of words, man. No, don't judge me. So here it is. I'm looking at these stats, and it's amazing to me how he was aggressive. He was aggressive and pretty much scored almost a point a minute. And his teammates knew it was his time and his night, so they kept passing him the ball. And he started hitting his threes in the third quarter. All this was on timing. The Golden State Warriors offense is based on timing, movement. So he's going to get that back eventually. He's going to get that back. And at the end of the day, I'm just glad to see him make it back to the NBA and do at a high clip, because they was going to let him continue to hit. So all that being said, everyone, all that being said, do you think the Golden State Warriors going to win the championship? Are they going to win another chip? I don't know. I have my top 5 teams, and the Phoenix Suns, I don't know. The Phoenix Suns, and they looking scary, man. Booker and Chris Paul and those boys seem like they on point. So, and then Kevin Durant, he's one of my top 3 players in NBA, but his team, man, I don't know what's going on with them. Yes, they're good enough too, but I don't see nobody, when healthy, dealing with Klay and Steph and they bench, Poole, all these guys, and they can shoot the ball and they have movement. Exactly, they're full of shooters. If somebody's not hot, somebody else is. Sensation just said, yes, Golden State team is full of shooters. So in the movement, they go from side to side, especially Steph Curry. They go from side to side, up top. Man, and that boy Green, he be on point. That's right. It's too many weapons, Sensational just said, and that's true. And the bench shoot like starters. It's amazing. It's amazing to me how these guys are scary. No, these guys, they have a lot of energy, but they're not getting beat up. They're not going to the hole. It's skill. It's literally all skill and the team game. As we always talk about regular, like, individual statistics, in reality, you can't win a chip off that. It takes a team. Okay, you will have people, individual players, score 60 points, 50 points, and they still lose the game. At the end of the day, I just don't see anyone. I don't see anyone beating Golden State. I just don't see it. Unless injury happens, Golden State too rough, man. If Steph don't have it going on, which he's been struggling for the past 3-4 games, I don't know. Maybe shooters have ups and downs, but he's been struggling the past 4 games. He came hot off the second half. He had 4 straight 3-pointers. He was man. I was on him at the beginning. At the beginning of the game, he was on fire. I thought it was going to be a very long night. But here's the funny part. The funny part is they beat the Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors wasn't even on all cylinders. They out rebounded Cleveland Cavaliers. They was going ahead and out hustling Cleveland. Maybe Cleveland was nervous. I don't know. Okay, but at the end of the day, they beat Cleveland without their top stars really going off. So that's even scarier when your stars. Green was on the bench because of a calf injury that he should be. I hope be back on the court soon. But and that's another suggest thing I appreciate as a team. Green was hurt and came on the court. It started because it was Klay Thompson night. He's hurting. He was limping, but he suited up for Klay. Say what you want about Green, but he's a great teammate, and he does keep it real. Can't get mad at that. So Klay Thompson returned. It touched me, man. It touched me. I wanted to go ahead and say, is he going to be normal? Is he going to be nervous? All this man was going crazy. This man was like, get out my way. And if they would have let him, he would have shot it like 30 times. And with a shooter, you want that. So I don't see anybody beating Golden State. Golden State have to beat themselves and or injuries. And they do have a thing of really turning the ball. They get that's one of Steph's weaknesses. He has another one. He don't always in the playoffs don't come big. He don't always come big, and that's what's going on there. So you have to be very careful of a lot of things. So just give me a second. Just be very careful of the Golden State Warriors because they coming. They coming. I don't see no body beating them. I don't see. I just don't see anybody beating them. I really don't. Yeah, I'm being the production. I'm answering text messages, and I'm doing commentary at the same time. Okay, and I'm going to also talk about my Chicago Shakedown, the Chicago Bears. But give me a couple of minutes. Because I'm just happy to see. Give me a second, y'all. I'm doing everything. Yeah, so when it comes down to things, Golden State can't be beat. It just can't. I just don't think they're gonna get beat, and I won't put no money on it because I can never live down what LeBron did to him. Oh yeah, with Klay, Sensational Gent said, and I quote, with Klay back, even if Steph's that team has 3-point production that Steph adds. Man, you telling the truth, man. We don't cap on him. Sensational Gent, I know you used to play ball when you was younger, and I agree. I agree with you. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Give me a second. Yeah, so when it comes down to everything, I don't see nobody beating them. Healthy, but I said this statement about Steph Curry weaknesses. Sometimes he get too fancy with the ball, and that's what Golden State weakness. They get too. I hate to say it, but cocky. I think they get cocky in basketball and any sport. That is the downfall of every team. When they like, that's the reason why a lot of teams lose to great teams, lose to people who have so par 500 records because they look down on them subconsciously or consciously. Okay, they take them for granted and just think they're gonna easily beat them, and then next thing you know, they lose. Okay, I'll give you a great example: San Antonio Spurs and Brooklyn Nets. Now, San Antonio, they play hard, but the Brooklyn Nets should have easily beat them. They should have easily beat them, but they didn't. They didn't. Brooklyn Nets had to go to a rookie, to win the game. They won, but they should have blew those guys out. So what I'm saying is they played down my boy Sean C in the house, played down to the competition. And unfortunately, and as being human, that sometimes happens until something. We YouTube friendly over here. I can't say what I want to say. So no cap. So when it comes down to it, my friends, you have to really look at, don't take anybody or anything for granted, because they will surprise you. In sports, that's exactly what happens a lot. And with Cleveland, I could name you a couple of times, and this all in the same premise of what I'm about to talk about taking players for granted. Like, for example, when Miami Heat, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh and those boys, they was playing the Dallas Mavericks. They was up 2-0. I know because I was on the Carnival Cruise. I remember. It hurt my heart. But anyway, it was 2-0. I'm thinking LeBron got his first ring. Dwayne Wade. And I like Dwayne Wade. Okay? I like LeBron because of Dwayne Wade. So once he left that team, I'm not. But anyway, so they took them for granted. They thought they had those boys, Dallas Mavericks, and then Dallas Mavericks that's messed around once 4 straight, playing down to the competition, getting too cocky. Golden State Warriors, when LeBron beat them with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Golden State had the better team, but guess what? Got too cocky, doing stupid moves. Next thing you know, LeBron blocking Steph Curry, and next thing you know, he's on the meme. Steph Curry on the meme with LeBron blocking his shot. I mean, come on, playing down competition. And that was not no weak team, but LeBron was one at his epics of bringing the team. I'm not saying they didn't have a good team, okay, but with Kyrie and those boys, Kyrie saved that. That's another story. We ain't talking about that. While I'm talking about the Golden State Warriors, it's been times where they got cocky and put the foot off the pedal, and next thing you know, there they go. They lose. So what I'm saying is, Golden State is their own worst enemy sometimes. And at the end of the day, they stop turning the ball over, stop taking a lot of their competition for granted, and I think they will win another ring this year if everything works out well. I'm also hoping, I'm really, really hoping that Steph Curry get his Finals MVP, because they're gonna always put him down because of that. Steph Curry is one of the top 4 players of the NBA, and I'm getting tired of people saying the world. No, there's better ball players than just the NBA. So I say the NBA. All right, that's just facts to me. So please let me know if I'm telling the truth or not. Holla. But anyway, I can't believe I said that. So So I'm going to put some extra things going on now. I want to change. I'm going to change titles. I'm going to change subjects, topics. Today, I want to talk about some head coaches and general managers got fired today in the NFL. And I'm going to use that for another show. But since I'm from Chi-Town, I'm from the Chi-Town, the Chicago Bears. How can I say this without being with you too friendly? Man, the Chicago Bears was straight garbage. It got so bad for me. It got so bad, I stopped watching. No, I stopped. I stopped watching them. They was horrible. Straight garbage. And the plays that was being called, the coach deserved to be fired. And the GM, the Bears was like, you hired him, so guess what? Y'all both go. Every time I looked at the game, and my mom loved me some Chicago teams. She watched them all. Chicago Cubs, Chicago White Sox, Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls, which we are. I'm not saying nothing yet, because that's for another show. The Chicago Bears was horrible. That's all I can say. I can't say it. It's just that's sad. No, I'm not even going to talk about them because that disappoint me. That disappoint me. But we're going to start talking about enough of Golden State. We all can agree that Golden State have an opportunity to win another chip. And they will go down as one of the great teams of all time. Okay? And also, but I have to say this. And nobody could beat my Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls and they record of 72-10 because they won the chip. So right then and there, Golden State, that record 73-9 is irrelevant to me because they didn't win the chip. So they will be known in history. Oh, you won all those games, but you didn't win the chip. You didn't close the deal. Oh, yeah. I like me some Golden State Warriors, but we don't cap on here. We tell the truth unapologetically and in love. So, make it make sense. Well, we just made it make sense. In high-pressure situations, they don't always come through. I could say the same thing with LeBron. How many finals he been in? And how many he lost? But he won some. That makes him the greatest of all time. Please. Yeah, I said it. People may say, Neil, you're a LeBron hater. No, I just go by facts. The whole point of playing ball is not moral victories. It's about winning the chip. The rings. Not saying, oh, he scored all these points. And? Oh, he did this. And? Oh, and? Steph Curry may get 4 rings this year. He surely ain't going to get another one. My guy Sean C says Steph and company have a better finals win position than LeBron. Facts. These are facts, my friends. Sean C, you are right, Sean. And once again, everybody want to give people. See, that's the problem. Everybody want to give people participation rewards. So if it was a participation award, I guess LeBron be the best of all time, huh? Oh, he got the most participation awards. Yeah, participation awards instead of rings. Ooh! Yes, I went there. got more participation awards than rings, more excuses than $1 trillion bill, which is a phony $1 trillion. So, in other words, no, I'm not saying, no, forget that. I'm being honest. Everybody wants to say, oh, but he's the great. Man, stop it. Stop the cap. Golden State make these boys look crazy. If it wasn't for Kyrie Irving, he wouldn't have got that chip. Oh. Kobe won more championship with less. You know what? Put some respect on Sean C's statement right there. Kobe did do more with less. And everybody want to put LeBron. No. I'm getting tired of everybody talking about LeBron and MJ. What about Kobe and MJ? Yes, I went there. I speak the truth in love. Unapologetically. I would say certain things, but are you too friendly over here? So, in honesty, no. In a couple of minutes, I'm about to really lay it in on LeBron and the Lakers and how bad they are. So people can say what they want, but guess what? It's an opinion show. And today we are talking about make it make sense and see what's going on. And so happy that Klay Thompson has returned, and he is just going to get better when he get his timing together. And Golden State Warriors is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Now, you know what would be funny, though? A match of Brooklyn Nets and Golden State Warriors. That will be a storyline. I'll be streaming for that one. I will be like, with Kyrie, who did the dad, who beat him. I have to be careful, you too friendly. Who went ahead and beat, and Steph Curry face hit the shot to win the game, the chip for Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Durant left Golden State because that was always known as Steph team. It'll always be that until he retired. So that's not KD team, even though KD is the overall better player. He can shoot 7 foot, play 5 positions. Oh man, the man is that's a bad man. But that'd be a great storyline, right? And with Kyrie only playing on the road games, I guess some with football only playing on the road games. Man, I don't know, Sean. I don't know. Go the okie doke on the net. I want to see with Brooklyn Nets. I want to see the real team, and I want to see one game with Kyrie in it. Sean says, KD left the team, come to another man team, and want to be known as his. As selfish? That's a great question. Because today's game is about team. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a team sport, and you chip. He got the chips. Back to back. Rings with him being back-to-back final MVPs. So I have to agree with you. You know what? I have to agree. Oh, no, Steph, no. Steph, from what I'm seeing, is a great teammate. He's a great teammate. He don't beg for the ball. He runs through the offense. He goes ahead, and he do what he has to do. To me, that's why Kevin Durant was so great also. He's already was great, is great. But Steph Curry still was knocking out 20, 25 points a game because he know how to shoot the ball. Klay still averaging 20 plus points. Well, if you get Drummond Green doing his thing. So I would have left. Me personally, I would have said whatever. Y'all can say what y'all want. They still, guess what? They still did they thing. That's what I gotta say. These are facts. But we're gonna have to go to another part of the show, the last part of the show. We're gonna talk about why are the Los Angeles Lakers so bad? No. They bad. No, they horrible. No, I'm talking about man. They make Musty smell good. That's how bad these guys stink. These people right here, I don't understand. LeBron scoring over 30 plus a game and still losing. Like, you know what they are, but they could compete. They played Memphis the other night and got blew out. Blew out until the end of the game. Until the end. Hold on. Sorry about the interruption, my friends. So, my boy said, Sean Caesar can't play basketball with Walkers and Canes. Those are facts. Man, Morant, he dang near hit his head dunking a basketball. If that's not up, I don't know what is. Those boys, Memphis made them look real old. They not scared. They're not scared of them. Those guys, Los Angeles is bad. They are bad. They are horrible. I'm like, Anthony Davis, I won't eat. I saw him practicing with a brace on his knee. Me personally, I wouldn't even play if I was him. He's already injury prone. No, then there was defenders. He was going off friendships. And see, no, he wasn't thinking a business mind. Now he's pretty not anything else. He knows about business now. Almost a billionaire. Okay, I'm not hating on that. I'm talking about the basketball court. That team, whoever set that team up, is horrible. They made the worst mistake trading Alonzo Ball, okay, Kuzma, okay, and those boys. That don't make no sense. Why are you gonna trade your youth? To front. Sean, put some respect on your name. Friendships don't equal defense. That's right, because it's not about when it comes on that court. It's friendships. It's not about friendships. It's about business. It's about trying to make it make sense. Make it make sense is getting in the ring, not participation awards. That's all I have to say, my friend. I saw the LA Lakers looking horrible. When I say horrible, yeah, but they still was horrible. They shouldn't have traded. They shouldn't have traded everybody. Rondo, now he's starting to kill in Cleveland. I don't know. I think, me personally, Rondo, I think sometimes, I don't know, but he sometimes I think he could be a difficult person to play with. But but that's never here or there. That's for another show. But LA can't shoot the three, can't play no defense, can't shoot the three, can't play no defense, can't rebound the ball. What the heck are they doing? And LeBron going ahead flexing his muscles. Man, your team losing by 20, man. How you flexing, man? Oh, no. I ain't forgetting. I ain't forgetting about Russell Westbrook. Damaged goods. Yes, I said it. I didn't stutter. It was like damaged goods. Russell Westbrook always have issues. Even when they was in the finals with OKC against the Miami Heat, everybody was saying, "Oh, he's young. He's going to get away from those bad habits." And they enabled a player in his bad habits. He was uncoachable. Because they said he was up and coming. Okay. He didn't get no ring, so he started focusing on triple doubles, which is not easy, by the way. But you seen this man play? Yeah, you can play hard. He's playing hard, but guess what? He's missing layups. No. A player of his caliber don't supposed to be doing that. He's going on YouTube. YouTube is making fun of him. What's going on with that? Everybody need to realize something about Russell Westbrook. Technically, he's not fundamental sound. He don't have a jump shot. Can't shoot the three-pointer for a guard on a consistent. He's a rebounder. Okay, he can rebound the ball. He plays hard, but just because you play hard doesn't mean you're going to do a team well. If you have the ball in your hands, yeah, you can get a triple-double. Half the time, it's probably from his misses. I know, I'm wrong. Okay. Shante, give me a second. So, we're going to go ahead and do what we always do, is telling the truth. Bench is horrible. The bench is horrible. What the heck's going on? The bench stinks. I mean, it's horrible. I don't get it. I would never get it. But to fix the Lakers, I'm always real. I'm going to give you both sides of the coin. To fix the LA Lakers, they need to trade. I think they need to trade Westbrook. They need to trade Westbrook. I say trade him. And try to get some future picks. Yes, they're trying to win now, but they're not gonna win now. They're not better. They're not even better than Memphis. Well, hold on. Memphis got some Bulls on there now. No pun intended. But no, they look, come on now. Come on, let's be real. You know, because I'm about keeping it real, y'all. I'm not about capping over here. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Give me a second, y'all, because, you know, when you're by yourself, I don't have any money like that to have a staff. So I'm doing everything on my own, okay? So please bear with me. Be with me. Give me a second, my friends. Now, here goes. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share this. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to learn how to do this. I'm learning. If I can't get it, then I'm going to have to tell y'all the situation. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah. Now, if you really look at the Western Conference right now, okay? You have the Portland Trailblazers number 10. LA is at number 7, and they lost the game yesterday, and they 5-5 in the last 10 games. You got Minnesota Timberwolves, they on the streak, they won 4 in a row. Then you got LA Clippers, which is another disappointing season, but Leonard is hurt, so I understand the reason. Paul George is a little overrated, but that's another story. Trailblazers, I'm not shocked, but never take Lillard for granted because he will do what he needs to do. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, they may be number 10. I mean, number 9. The point, I don't think they're going to go down to 10, but they may go to number 9. That don't make sense. Make it make sense. It don't. So when you in that type of flow, I kid you not, you're not going anywhere. So I would go, if I was LA, I trade for the youth. I won't do a rebuild. I still have Anthony Davis. I go ahead, try not to rush him because he's street clothes. Yes, I call him street clothes. Street clothes Davis, because he's always in street clothes. He's always hurt. But anyway, I ain't making fun of nobody, okay? Because we YouTube friendly over here. I'm trying to keep this a channel on this. I'm trying to get it monetized. So, but you understand where I'm coming from. Where I'm coming from, the LA is not going anywhere. They might as well trade for some youth. Okay? Trade for some youth. Get a point guard, a true point guard. Because LeBron doing a 5, I have to admit, that works. But that's nothing for long-term status. He's still 37 years old. So you have to, come on now. Father Time never lost. So for him, I think to win the championship, let Anthony Davis heal up all the way. Heal up. Stop trying to play basketball. I just sit him down. Trade Russell Westbrook. See what you can get out of for him. And that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking about. Let me know what y'all think for the people who's going to see this video. Let me know what y'all think about that. I think that's the best suggestion. He could do. Now, since we on here, let's go to the Eastern Conference. My Chicago Bulls, they lost 1, but they 9-1 and 10. Then you have Brooklyn Nets. They 5-5. Man, they need Kyrie back full time. Miami Heat's a sleeper. Butler and those boys, don't fall asleep on them. Milwaukee Bucks, I think they are where they want to be right now. They lost 2 in a row, but the Greek Freak, don't underestimate him. I like him because he didn't act like everybody else. He said, I'm staying with my team, and we're going to make this work, and he did. Philly, me personally, I would like for him to get a ring, but it's not going to be this year. But I think the team they have, trade Ben Simmons, get a couple. You could get a pick, but get somebody. You don't even have to look. You don't even have to get a lot because he's a poison. He's a poison to the team. That's anywho. Cleveland is a shocker. I'm happy for that franchise. Toronto Raptors, they doing well for they expected. Charlotte Hornets, Charlotte Hornets gonna always be at the bottom. I think Washington Wizards, once again, you got that Kyle Kuzma. He's killing it over there. That's Los Angeles, man. They traded him. The last one they traded of the youth. Boston Celtics, man, that's a disappointment. But that's in New York under that is real disappointing. And I don't know. I don't know. I think Indiana, Atlanta, and New York, I think they're going to be fighting for that 7 to 10 spot. That's one of those teams need to get hot. So, I just wanted to let y'all know that I don't cap. So with LA, the reason why they stink, somebody's always injured. First it was LeBron, now street clothes Davis. Russell Wilson is overrated because his skill set, he plays hard. I would never take that away from him. But his skill set, he does have bad habits. Jumping and passing the ball. Really? You should have learned when you was younger, never jump and pass the ball. You have no choice. That's an easy turnover. If they cut off your lane, you have no way to go to the ball, give the ball. What happened to the basics? That's why I love some Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. They're not the most physical people in the world, but they have skill and they work on their game. Okay? I'm not saying Westbrook, man, working on his game. I'm an outsider looking in, but this outsider is this dude need help. He need to practice on his game. His midway range shot is half. It's not even desired. It's not even jeez. I ain't gonna say I could do better, okay? But good grief, man. Because if I could do better, I would be where he's at. But man, 3-point shot, he don't even have a 36% 3-point percentage. And if he do for a guard, that's horrible. For a guard, that's horrible. He's half of the reasons right there. Too old, Russell Westbrook. You got street clothes Davis that's always injured. Now, this injury, though, was kind of jacked up the last one. But I'm just saying, he's to be that strong and that big. So now I'm seeing the LA fans, their mouths just dropped open like every time Westbrook misses a crip, like, or a layup, like, what the heck? They like this. So when it comes down to it, everyone, when it comes down to it, LA's not winning no championship this year. They're too old. They're too old. They traded all their youth to try to win now. At the beginning of the year. Oh, I forgot about Carmelo. Now, I'm not mad at Carmelo. He's chasing a ring. I'm not mad. Okay? His position, me personally, coming off the bench is the best way off for him. He's a shooter. Okay, he's a bucket getter. He can get you a bucket. If he gives me 15 a game, I think that'd be good. So you could have a bench with Carmelo, but you gotta have some young guns on that bench. You can have your starters. My starters will be LeBron, of course, Davis. Well, right now, let's go with Russell Westbrook. Monk, I think his name start with an M. Now that's a young player who's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. So yeah, I can't remember number 5, but that would be a good starting 5. But you have Westbrook. LeBron can play with anyone. I've seen him happen. Okay, but at the end of the day, Westbrook is messing that whole chemistry up. It just is. I don't know what happened to Rondo, but to me, once they brought Westbrook in, I think Rondo had an attitude. I think they didn't get along. I think that was the issue. But anywho, that's I say thinking. I'm about facts. So at the end of the day, my friends, you, Russell Westbrook, you the weakest link. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, we're going to get a little bit more serious. Unless something newsworthy come about, we're going to talk about relationships. You can only go as hard as Russ, and it's not catch up. Well, like I said, that's the sensational gent. He never developed the other parts of his game. Exactly. Exactly. You are correct. He never developed parts of his game. He never. He's not coachable. That's why KD had to go. He's just not coachable. And that when you're not coachable, even LeBron is coachable. Well, yeah, he even coachable if he respects you. Everybody got to be coachable, no matter how great you are. Michael Jordan trusted Phil Jackson for the triangle offense to trust his teammates more. Everybody has to, if you're playing sports, you have to be coachable because you don't never know everything. Well, yeah, sensational jet. He wasn't going to be able to do a triple-double forever. But that's when you try to cover up your weaknesses, you try to do things that you know people will remember you for. Okay, the triple-doubles got him an MVP. He's automatically going to be in the Hall of Fame. Yes, a triple-double machine. Exactly. So everybody gonna remember him from that. But guess what? Russ ain't gonna win no ring. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame, and he's gonna be another Barkley, Karl Malone, John Stockton. The list goes on and on. Yeah, no ring. No ring. Yes. Westbrook would not get a ring. And that's unless he bench rides somewhere. That's just being real. He's getting older. KD got 2 rings. Harden is working with KD get a ring. So I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's all I gotta say. But everyone, I want to start doing some collabs. My friend Sensational Jen and I'm going to talk to him about doing a collab. We're going to talk about that. I'm thinking, well, we talked one-on-one, Sean, about that. But I'm looking forward to a collab with the Sensational Jen. Sensational Jen talks about real issues, some controversial issues, but it's real issues. And Neil, I have a story to tell on Make It Make Sense. We tell the truth unapologetically. So we look forward to that. Going to talk to home sensational gent before this week over. Wednesday he has a live stream also. So the sensational gent. So please look him up on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Great. We have great conversations on there. So come check them out. Go check them out. Go check them out. To the people who's going to be watching after this stream, please check them out. On Wednesday, Sensational Gent will be live on Wednesdays. He will be live on Wednesday. On Wednesday, my friends. And of course, I will be right there. So when it comes through, we're gonna go ahead and make it happen. But gotta get some of my things out the way. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please share the video. Please always remember to tell the truth in love. And also remember that we will be here Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we will constantly always tell the truth. No. All right, my friend. Thank you, Sensational Gent. And have a good one, my friend. So remember, we got more. We had up to 6-7 people today watching. So let's try to get that up to 8-9. Let's try to get to 20 this week. Come on, let's try to get it to 20. And also remember, I have daily encouragement. Check out daily encouragement every day. Monday through Friday. I have a video of daily encouragement. Remember, share, like, comment, subscribe. Also, I have money makers, okay, where I tell you things in the gig economy. Check it out, man. Check it out. Okay. Hey, I have to make money somehow, right? I can't do this. YouTube ain't paying me like that yet. So anyway, and with your help, with everyone's help, I'm hoping to get bigger, and I'm hoping to enlarge my audience. So thank you for the ones who's going to stay in the journey with me. Thank you, wifey. Thank you for everything you've done doing for supporting me. And thank you for everybody who is supporting. And also, last but not least, remember, my sister, Webb's Tax Prep, Bookkeeping and Tax Services. Right? Eventually, I will have a video commercial for her. And January 24th, taxes are coming. Taxes need to be done. So please go to my sister's Webb's Tax Prep, Bookkeeping and Tax Services. I will give the link in the demo. Let's look up Webb's, W.E.B.S. Okay, so check her out. So, all right then, y'all. Thank y'all for everything. I got to make sure this video under an hour. And it's time to go. Time for me to hit the gym. Later. Okay. See y'all later.